Hello guys, tomorrow is the KALAS Cup stage race, which comprises of two stages, a prologue, it's 5.3 miles, and then followed by a 75-mile road race. I'm really looking forward to this race actually, because it's actually got an under 21 classification, which includes a white jersey, just like the Tour de France. That's kind of cool. And it's something that I think I could be quite competitive in, because last year it was under 23 competition, so that's a fair amount harder, but this year being just under 21, there's only 7 under 21 riders, so that's definitely my main goal. So the TT, I've used an online calculator to figure out how fast I reckon I can go, and I've actually just made a little piece of duct tape, or a bit of masking tape, to just remind me of what power I reckon I should be able to do on each part of the course. So I'll put this on my stem. The top is the distance, just so I can look on my Garmin and see exactly how much road I've got left. The next bit's the time, my estimated time, again, just so I can gauge how much time I should have left, so I can, you know, give all my gas at the very end. And then these last numbers are just the watts I should be able to do on a certain section. So most of the TT is uphill. So the top one, the top number 400, that's what I should be able to do on the really steep sections, and there's only there's not much of that, but there are a couple of really steep sections, so that's where I want to do that. 400 watts, yeah, the majority of it is around 2%, so that's, yeah, 375 for that, and then on the downhills, I can drop it to 300, because, yeah, again, in fact, I'll probably even drop it to 0 and do the super tuck for some of the really steep downhills near the finish. The flavour of choice for today's race is Vindaloo. You know, you're struggling, you want to spice things up, make some plays, so you pop this bad boy and you're on fire, literally.
10, 9, ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So after that is a road race, but the really important part for tomorrow is the preems. Now on laps 2, 4 and 6, there is 30, 20 and 10 seconds across the line. That's huge, especially considering, like, I would hope to not be any more than 30 seconds behind the leader after the TT anyway. So you can imagine 3 lots of that is a fair amount of preemage. And then on the finish, it's 30, 25, 20, 15, 10 for the top 5 riders. So that's, yeah, it's a lot of time bonuses, and I think the race will almost definitely be won and lost on the time bonuses. So that'll be really interesting to see. And gotta keep an eye out, because I really do want to win the under 21 classification, and hopefully, obviously, a good result overall. So yeah, I'm currently on about 7.5 hours of sleep if I go to sleep right now. So I really need to go to sleep right now. Anyway, I'll see you tomorrow. It is the race day and it's 6:30 in the morning and it's still already a beautiful day. The sun, it's just there, you know? Anyway, yeah, we're on our way to pick up James and Matt and then head over to the race.
Go on, Red! Push, push, push!
I was already in a fairly bad mindset, if I'm completely honest with myself, after the TT. 2 minutes before we started the road race, I needed a wee really, really badly. Like, a lap later, it came back to the forefront of my mind. I was like, I really, really, really need a wee. I can't hold it in anymore. And we got to the climb and my legs like they still hadn't warmed into the race anyway, so they didn't feel amazing. And I was like, oh, you know what, screw it, this isn't my day. So I sort of got dropped on the climb, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna stop and have a wee. And then I don't know, I just sort of changed my mind, I guess, and had to put in like a ridiculous effort. You know how the legs, they just come sometimes. Had to put in a huge effort to like sprint for a couple minutes to get back on. And then, yeah, once I'd done that, I sort of felt a lot better. The lap after that was the preem lap, 30 seconds first. I had my eye on getting some preems because I was 45 seconds or so behind the under 21 leader, which is what my main objective was, and over a minute, just over a minute behind the overall leader. So I was like, okay, I need to make up some time. I need to get at least 50 seconds of preem to get a decent result, or one that I'm happy with. So the first one, it was so good. James, he drilled himself through the pack. Like, the pack was pretty strung out, and he literally paced me all the way just to near the front, which is absolutely perfect. I was so, yeah, I'm so grateful for that, because then, yeah, after that, came up the hill, and I won the preem, the first preem. I was like, yeah, this has filled me with confidence. And then, the next two preems, there were breaks, which was really annoying. So the brakes didn't get brought back for the last two preems, which is a bit annoying. So I was like, okay, all I need to do is get a preem on the finish. Easy. And then, yeah, it's not easy at all, because would you believe it, another brake went. It's a sprinter's worst nightmare, you know. You think, okay, I'll sprint, it'll be good. And then people keep peeling off the front.
Go on, Red.
So I felt pretty confident at the sprint. I felt fairly strong. My endurance has improved so much recently, and I ended up getting sort of third of what was left of the bunch. We caught a couple of the people from one of the breaks across the line, so it was sort of looked more like fifth across the line. And would you believe it, it's 11th overall. 11th, that's not good because I don't get any points. A little bit disappointing, but oh well. I think I might have snagged top 20 overall, so I might get some points, so that's a bonus. And yeah, pretty happy. I did 1300 watts for one of the preem sprints, the one that I won, so I'm pretty happy to, like, normally to do that power in a race, which is quite good for me. So that's pretty good. And there's not much more to say. I just need to get better at prologues, so I don't know how, because I thought my power was good. I guess I need to get more aero. Anyway, that's going to be the end of the video. Thanks for watching.
Let's go. Let's go now.